Honest advice for transforming your fat loss and fitness goals for people over the ages of 50 and 60. Hi, I'm Brian Stecker. I've been a personal trainer for the past 20 years. I help people improve their energy, improve their health, and improve their body confidence by transforming their bodies. When I meet with my clients, they want to burn the body fat, they want to improve their performance, they want to build muscle, and they want to know if they can really still do it. Well, stick around this video and I'm going to show you the exact steps on how to do this for yourself. The first thing we have to do is start setting some realistic expectations, because our body isn't going to respond to exercise and nutrition the same way as it did in our 20s and our 30s. And a lot of times I see clients do this where they're using old outdated strategies in their 20s and 30s and they end up setting themselves back. And then because they're not hitting those expectations, they become frustrated and burn out. But I got some good news for you. My most successful clients work with me for 6 to 12 months because they know that this is going to be a journey. The best metaphor you can think of this is a marathon. All right, a marathon, you wouldn't just go out and a full out sprint, because you're not going to make it to the end of it. A marathon, you're setting yourself to a good pace. You've got the mindset that, you know what, this is a lifestyle, not a sprint. And by making those lifestyle changes, you're going to start achieving those goals in a more sustainable way. I'm not a math expert. My teachers could probably tell you that back in college and high school. But when it comes to fat loss, there's a simple equation. It's called calories in versus calories out. As we age, our metabolism begins to slow down and our activity starts to slow down. So there's some adjustments that we got to make. Here's some key fat loss tips that you should prioritize. You want to focus on foods that you enjoy that are very nutrient dense. So when you're thinking about that, you want to think about things like lean ground turkey, bison, elk, lean ground beef, lean chicken breast, tofu. And then you want to think about high quality carbohydrate sources like sweet potatoes, rice, brown rice, oatmeal, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, melon, and then your vegetables. And then fats, we want some good nuts, avocados, fish oils. Those are some good starting points for yourself right there. So eat yourself a balanced amount of those protein, carbs, and fats, and make sure you enjoy it so that you can sustain it long term. When I meet with a lot of clients, another thing they're doing fad diets, so they're totally eliminating a whole food group, which is starting to set them back with their energy levels or a sense of feeling full, or they're going on these crash diets where they're not eating any calories at all, so they don't have any energy to get through the day. They have mental fog. So what we want to focus on is getting the right amount of calories. A real easy way to go about that for portion control is just going in, logging your food into MyFitnessPal and see how many calories you're taking in on a daily basis. Then the other one is going to Google and typing in BMR calculator, and when you type in your stats, it's going to give you a calorie target for the day just at rest. So by eating high quality foods at that calorie target, you're going to have plenty of energy, you're going to recover from your workouts, and you're not going to feel deprived, so you can do this long term. Another one is staying hydrated. When you're staying hydrated, what that's going to do, it's going to clean toxins from your system, it's going to help you feel full, and it's just going to help you all with your overall health. When clients get started with their exercise program with me, the first thing they want to do is they want me to send them their workouts, or they want to run out on the workout floor and start to get their workouts in. So this is actually the most important thing and most popular thing that my clients want. It's really important to do resistance training as we begin to age, because after the age of 30, we begin to lose muscle mass, we begin to lose bone density, we begin to lose muscular power. What resistance training is going to help you boost your muscle mass, and it's going to help you build your metabolism over a long period of time. So when it comes to resistance training, you really just want to start with the basics. So what are the basics? Basics are your compound movements, things like squats, deadlifts, rows, lat pull downs, pull-ups, push-ups, bench presses, split squats, lunges. Was that enough for you? And then a lot of times in the comment section or feedback that I get from people is, I can't do certain ones. Well, look for the certain progressions that you can do with those exercises that I just stated. And if you're struggling with that, Down below in the description, you'll see a link where I put together a free guide for you on how to eat and how to exercise. And you can get that by just entering your email address, and I'm gonna send that right on over to you. You wanna progress slowly when it comes to your resistance training. So work with weights that you can control with good tempo. You want to pick weights in the beginning that are gonna challenge you in a rep range of 10 to 15 reps, so you can start building up endurance so you don't get a strain or a pull. And then every week, try to get a little bit better, i.e. one more rep or just a little bit more weight with good form. It's better to do this consistently than to go all out. If you're consistent and you're doing a little bit every day and you're challenging yourself and you're not burning yourself up, you're gonna be able to do this over the long haul versus coming in, going all out, overtraining, beating your body up, and then which leads to injury, or you're just gonna feel burned out and not wanna work out at all. So those are some of my top tips when it comes to strength training. So another one that I get asked about is like, how much cardio should I do? Cardio is extremely important because it's gonna help with your cardiovascular health, especially over the ages of 50 and 60. The number one leading indicator, I believe, of death. So it's gonna help you with your cardiovascular health. The other thing, it's gonna help you recover from your workouts. The other thing cardio is gonna do, it's gonna help you boost your metabolism, which is gonna help you with those fat loss goals. Easy way to do cardio is you wanna get about 75 minutes to 120 minutes per week. So you can divide that up over a course of 7 days. And an easy way to do it is focus on, in the beginning, what's called zone 2 cardio. So zone 2 cardio is taking 220 minus your age, multiplying by 50% or 70%, and then stay in that zone for that period of time. Some of the best ways to get cardio is to go for a walk, do a row machine, or do an erg bike. What I find with clients over 50 and 60, high intensity cardio ends up leading to burnout and a lot of stress on the body, which affects their recovery. By doing these modes of exercises in that target heart rate zone, you pretty much can do it every single day. You'll be able to recover and you're not gonna put a lot of stress on your body. Another one that not a lot of people talk about that works for cardio is doing yoga. If you do certain yoga classes, it can give you a strength training benefit and it can give you a cardiovascular benefit. So check out some yoga. The last one, and this is not a shameless plug, but this is what my most successful clients do, is they get themselves some accountability. Why is accountability so important in working with a coach helpful? Number one is, people will do a ton of research. They'll research, and then they'll put it to work, but it's never really customized to them. So what ends up happening is they don't see the results that they want, or if they are getting results, they're not reinforcing the good that they're doing for themselves. The other thing is they end up quitting because they didn't see the results for it. They end up getting a cheap membership somewhere. They don't know how much they're doing or how much to do, if they're doing it right. So then they end up getting burned out and frustrated because they're doing all this research and trial and error. What the accountability and support does is it goes right to the chase, what you need to focus on. Focus on 2 to 3 of those actions you need to focus on each week that are specific to you. And then when you work on those, you start getting some wins, or you get some feedback. Based off those wins and feedback, that decides what you do the next week. And then you start taking that out over a 6-week, 8-week, 12-week period. You put all those little wins together and you get a huge win. The other reason why accountability is so important, and I hear this one every week, I'll be sitting down here in the office and I'll say, like, what changed in your life? Like, you get on this great path, you lose these goals, and people are saying, like, other priorities start taking over. The other thing is, like, their old habits kick back in. They start feeling better because they're made progress in 3 to 4 weeks, and then they gain all the weight back. The accountability keeps you engaged with your coach, so that way when weeks 3 and 4 hit and life's going on, you've got that appointment for yourself and you can break through that plateau to get to the next level. If you're wanting accountability and support and taking your goals to the next level, down in the description below, you'll see a link and you can click on that link. We can schedule a 15-minute call and I can see how I can help you with some accountability. Have yourself a great day and I'll see you in the next video.